The WhatsApp group. Okay. So we are recording this session, everyone. Just for help for those that are not able to come. So thank you for being here today. We are super happy to have you. This is a little bit of the agenda. So I'm just gonna walk you through what we're gonna see on this next 45 minutes, 40 minutes to be more exactly. We're gonna do a quick checking, introductions. I'm gonna introduce Singa. What is the Rheinpreneur Newcomer Award? Why do we do this? Meet Honey that is here with us to tell a little bit about his experience, and then we're gonna open the Q&A. Okay. Basically, the idea here is to present it to you some updates for those that already know the Rheinpreneur. We have some great updates, and we're gonna walk you through that. So first of all, I would like to introduce myself for those that don't know me yet. I'm Isabella. I'm responsible for the program management and also partnership. I'm here today with my great fellows, Anna and Elisabetta. If you can just say hi.
Hey everyone, some of you
Hi,
know.
everyone. So we are the Singa team, and we're gonna support you through this session. Okay. So first of all, as the check-in part, for some of you that may know us already, we like to do some exercise to connect because this is all part of Singa methodology or how we host inclusive space. So I would like to invite you to just quick briefing and brief out so you can arrive and be here in the session with us today. So I will quickly invite you to close your eyes really quick. It's like 1 second. Just close your eyes and breathe in and breathe out. We are starting now the session. And for that, I would like to ask you, how are you today? So please, if you feel like, open the camera and just say hi, your name, and you can also use emoji for that and say, how are you arriving today? Okay? So I'm arriving excited. I'm a little bit sleepy, but I'm excited. And I'd like to ask Honey, how are you arriving today?
I'm arriving very hot, excited, a bit sleepy, but so excited to be always with you guys. The coolest thing always happening with Singa.
Great. Please call someone else to ask how this person is.
Maybe Anna.
Me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's
Hi.
another.
I was like, maybe there's another Anna. Hey everyone. Nice to see you all here. I'm arriving. I slept really well actually, but I'm happy it's weekend coming, and I'm happy to see you all. That so many people coming here, and I'm excited that because we soon close the applications and Rheinpreneur is coming. So I'm like, woo, yeah, a bit. Energized, but yeah, good in general. Okay, some people are texting in the chat. So, for example, Ekaterina said that, good morning. I'm on a short trip in Brussels and feeling great. Sorry for not switching camera. It's okay. That's great also if you can text. Then I wanna pass it to Jasmine. I don't know. Can you talk?
Yes, hello. I'm Jasmine. I'm kind of good, but I'm also a little bit frustrated because I already had to call a few offices and do some German bureaucracy with immigration status and funding for scholarships. So that's a little bit frustrating. But otherwise, I'm happy that this is over now. And maybe I give the mic to Arisan. How do you pronounce your name? I don't know.
Yeah, Harrison. Actually, I'm not able to turn on my camera. So, good morning, guys. I'm also feeling very much fresh. I think the weather is not so sunny in Cologne, but it's cloudy, but it's not raining, so it's good. And I think I have already filled the application form, so I'm quite curious, and I think my questions will be answered through this session today. Yeah, and I think I would like to transfer to Finn. Finn, yeah. Mm.
Yeah. I think, yeah. Thank you, Arison. So, hi everyone. I'm also like pretty new to any of these rewards or applications that, and I just want to get more information, I guess, and to get to know the criterion, for instance, for getting into apply this in, for any of these similar reward or competitions, and maybe even to ask some past winners. Yeah, so this is a great chance. So I would like to use it. Yeah. Okay. I would like to pass it to Victoria, if she is available. Can anyone hear me?
Yeah, but we can go to the next person. Victoria,
Okay.
you here? Okay, let's go for the. I will call Elizabeth. Elizabeth, how are you arriving?
Hi everyone. I'm happy to see everyone here. I'm arriving excited to hear the questions and to see how everyone is preparing, and yeah, happy to be here.
Oh, I see that we have more now, 16 people. So because of time-wise, I'm gonna make the check-in a little bit more flexible. With that, I'm just gonna invite you to add emoji for those that just arrived on how are you feeling today. We like just to check the weather, emotional weather, how we are. So please, I invite you just to add your emoji just to see how you are. And then we go to the part, the juicy part, that is to explain a little bit more about the award itself. Okay, so I see a lot of thumbs up, so I think this is good. It means that you are good. So okay, thank you for that. Yeah, I see a happy face. That's even better. Thank you so much. So for some of you here maybe that don't know what is Singa, I'm gonna quickly introduce. So Singa, we are an international organization. We start in Paris, in France, and the reason we exist is to change the narrative about immigration. So we start in France, and here in Germany we have been for 10 years. But we are not only in Germany and in France, we're also in other countries, as you can see. And basically all those 17 cities within 7 countries working about the same focus. And the word Singa means connection, and that's all about our work. Okay, I'm going to introduce about here in Deutschland. Basically, we support newcomer entrepreneurs in Germany, and by that is building impactful and groundbreaking and sustainable solution, and it's all about inclusive entrepreneurship. Okay, our work at Singa, we have here some of the key numbers. As I mentioned, 7 countries. We also have some vocabularies. That's why we say newcomer. Newcomer, it means we don't need to go as immigrant or refugee or expat. We're all newcomers, those that are arriving in this new, or people in movement. We try to bring new vocabularies, to bring other perspective about things. This all connect about changing the narrative as well. So we have supported more than 2,000 entrepreneurs across all programs. More than 400 business associated were created through our work, and more than 44% of women supported, and more than 74% believe that the social professional situation really improved thanks to single work. And 6% support organization is still operating on the 3 years later. So, and how we do that? How we change the narrative about immigration and all that is through main three activities. There are entrepreneurship, share activities, and citizenship hosting. Here in Germany, we focus on the entrepreneurship aspect. So in our office, we really focus on this main activity now. And how we do that? Through our Newcomer Startup Award. The Newcomer Startup Award is this equity-free award. Thanks to our donors in Berlin, we are partnered by the Senate of Energy and Development Economy. And in North Rhine-Westphalia, we are donored by Targo Bank. So through our donors, we are able to support those entrepreneurs, and we run this Newcomer Startup Award as a way to bring people together, to help them to bring community, to get to know and access to finance. And from this, they are able to develop their business, okay? And we have two programs. So one is running in the Berlin Newcomer Startup Award that is in Berlin. We are now in the 9th edition, so we have a long history over there. But last year, we arrived in North Rhine-Westphalia. So, and then we got the Rheinpreneur Award, and that is now in the 2nd edition. And both of them have the focus to support early stage entrepreneurs. We really focus on that moment where we see that it's so important to have any kind of support. And why we do that? Why NRV, right? So NRV, we have some interesting numbers here for you. NRV is 66% of the reason people go there is to study. So you have one of the biggest, largest international students community. That means it's a place for innovation and for a lot of things to happen. Comparing to Berlin, for example, the numbers are even bigger for international students there than here, and I was quite surprised. But at the same time, if you look at startup density as the second graphic over here, it's still quite low. And why? One of the reasons that this may happen, so access to funding, the bureaucracy. Yasmin just arrived saying about some of her struggles to access to funding. You mentioned quite quickly, but this is quite common. How can you make this process easy and more supportive as well? So even you have a growing population, also you with a really strong entrepreneurial potential, at the same time you lag behind early stage, and it's all about funding, because the first stage of a startup is where they need the most of the support. And okay, so I explained to you a little bit about what is Singa. Why we do this is to give access and support, and not only the finance, I would say, but one thing that is really Singa signature, it's about building connections, because we need community to grow. It's not alone, and the entrepreneur journey is super lonely sometimes, even though you have a team. And if you're a solo entrepreneur, it's even harder. So you need others to support yourself so you can grow, right? And from the last edition to this one here, in the Rheinpreneur, we made some change, and it's all about who can join this time. Last year, we are really focused on newcomers with a specific time frame that have arrived in Germany. But if I understand more about the needs of this region, we saw that we needed to update ourselves as well. So because of that, who can join now? Basically, early stage venture, we kept that criteria because it's fundamental for a business to have the first steps support. So you need to be with idea, with a prototype or MVP stage. I heard some people talking to me, Bella, but I'm still just thinking about my idea. I haven't built a prototype yet. Okay, but if you have at least clear your business model, go ahead and apply. This is good for you because it's going to make your idea get even more real, you know? If you are in the MVP stage, all this for us is understand of early stage venture, okay? Solutions for newcomers. So this time we decided to have a focus to calling everyone so we can make a change for the ecosystem overall. So we are looking for solutions that support the migrants, that support the newcomers. And this can be so many, can be from hair, like African hair products, to, for example, app that you can look for schools or kita for your kids, you know, all that is all connected on these newcomer solutions, okay? Then teen eligibility. We are open to everyone. This is new, okay? The last time we focus only on newcomers and for a specific regions, okay? This time we change it. We decided to open to everyone, newcomers, locals, mixed teams, because basically we saw this as a better way to increase our impact. And you just need to be NRV based. But in case you are not based yet in RV, but you have somehow planned on your business to work with the NRV market, you still possible to apply here, okay? But for us, it's really important because it's about the NRV investment on the state, on the region. So that's why I need to be connected there. But if you are looking for Berlin or some or other region, okay, Berlin, we're gonna have the award this year. Is also confirmed, but it's the end of the year, okay? So I'm gonna ask you to wait a little bit, but if you're NRV, please come. And how we're gonna evaluate you, okay? So we're gonna have first a screening from our team, and we're gonna have a jury members to evaluate, okay? I will show you the journey in a second, but basically the evaluation criteria are, so degree of innovation, product or the service or solution. But hey, Bella, what that mean? Degree of innovation is measured really about how you're showcasing you are the person that found a problem that nobody else are solving, okay? This is innovation. And normally when you are immigrant and you, or if you pass any kind of situation, or your struggle is where innovation lives, okay? Because it's from the problems you're facing means that the system is failing or is lacking something, and that is innovation. The clear understanding and attractiveness for a target group. You need to have a target group, who you are building that for. This is really important for us. You cannot open this for all immigrants. This is too broad. The most you focus the target group on niche, it's easy for us to understand how you are have knowledge for this market, okay? Competition in the market. You need to know how this market work, how you are portraying this market, okay? Entrepreneur team and network. So here is basically the team itself. If you are applying as a solo, okay as well. But here we tend to check how your background connect to the solution. Like for example, I'm an artist and my solution is all technology based, but I don't have any technology based knowledge. So this is going to be a little bit difficult for you to build the solution. So this unfortunately means a no criteria, you see? So we need to understand how your story, how your background for you or for your team. makes this solution to go ahead, okay? The business model is fundamental for us in this point, and business responsibility and feasibility. So this is a little bit connected to the business model, but this helps us to see how you are able to grow, okay? And here about the prices. So we have first and second and third prize. Those three prizes, they are chosen by the jury at the award day on the 8th of July. But we also have audience prize. What that means? The audience prize is that we open to the public to vote in your idea. And this is a way that you can connect with your network, and basically it's a more democratic way for you to have access to this award, okay? So those are the values, and they are equity free, okay? So now the journey. And I'm gonna pass to this. I'm gonna invite Honey in, and then we're gonna open to Q&A, okay? So here, what are the journey we are facing? So Monday, that's right, next Monday, the applications are closed. So you have today, you have tomorrow, you have Sunday, and you still have Monday, because we're gonna close at the end of the Monday day. So midnight, done. And what we're gonna do? So after midnight from Monday, we're gonna have a single internal evaluation. So the single team gonna work to evaluate all these applications, okay? The application is through a form, okay? So we just need to answer that form for us. But we're gonna read all that, and until Sunday, 14th of June, we're gonna you need to submit a video for the second round. So what's gonna happen? On the Friday, June 12th. Yeah. So basically the deadline is Monday evening. So you have until Monday evening to submit your application, okay? And then from 9, basically until 12, we're gonna evaluate. And from that, we're gonna find 12 finalists. Okay, so from the total sum of applicants, we're gonna get 12, and we're gonna ask those 12 to submit a video, because we need to see your face, we need to see how you pitch. This is really important. So we're gonna ask as a second round for you to submit a video, just answer why you should win. That's it. We just need that 2-minute videos, and then you're gonna send it to us until the 14th. Okay, because with the application we did with the survey plus the video, only for the 12 finalists, we're gonna contact you, and that's how we're gonna know it, okay? And we're gonna ask you for this, you're gonna submit the video, and then the jury gonna evaluate. But Bella, who is the jury? The jury are 4 amazing women, right, really connecting the NRV entrepreneur ecosystem. We're gonna let you know who is the jury soon. It's part of the process. The communications are coming, but I can advance to you are 4 amazing women working on the entrepreneur ecosystem of NRV. Okay, highly influenced, and they're gonna evaluate your videos and form, and gonna select 6 finalists. Okay, and then on Monday of 22 of June, we're gonna have a peer pitch reveal. This is an in-person event. We are still checking some details, but probably it's gonna be in Cologne. We are between Cologne and Düsseldorf, but you're gonna get all the informations. We are just working to get you this info. And what is the peer pitch reveal? This is a capacity building event where we're gonna give a feedback to your idea. So it's your time to pitch your idea in front of a jury or to a mentor. We're gonna have volunteers with us, mentors with a lot of knowledge, and it's your chance to get right away feedback from experts. And at the end of this event, we're gonna announce the 6 finalists. It's super. This moment so cool because it's super interesting because the moment that we announce the finalists, okay. And then the 6 finalists go to a coaching sprint. We're going to prepare them with coaching. This time we're going to have emotional stage and business coaching preparation. And we're going to meet again at the 8th of July, where everyone here is invited to be there. Even if you apply and were not selected, you are still super welcome to participate on the 8th of July. In fact, I highly recommended you to be there and to feel the experience, because you can get really inspired about those that were selected here, and to get to know more people, because at the end, it's all about community. And here we're gonna get to know who are the winners. This is gonna happen through the award. The award gonna take place in Düsseldorf at Tech Hub, and we're gonna have the CEO of Targo Bank over there. Also, we're gonna have really important investors, and we are all working to have key players from the ecosystem, because it's a day for celebration and to connection. Okay, so this is our journey. This is our main program's dates, okay? Will the session, which session you mean? I didn't understand your
Do you mean
question.
the peer pitch review or which?
Also, when you do the coaching stuff, like the period, you already have a date. So, but like if we're meeting again during like preparations, will this be on the weekdays again as well?
So the finalist speech coaching, we're gonna discuss directly with the finalists and the coaching. So this agenda is gonna be connected with based on a matching for the availability of the finalists with the coaching, because some of them gonna be one-on-one, mainly them gonna be one-on-one, and they're gonna take place during the first week of during those dates here of 23 to 7th of July. But this is all based on matchmaking availability between the parts. So now let's go for a more inspirational moment, because I gave you all these topics, but I think it's important to hear a story for someone that went through this journey. I know we have some difference here, but I think the journey is still the same of applying. So, Hani, I would like to invite you to talk a little bit about your application process, how it was for you to apply, how it was the process for you, and of course, to introduce a little bit about you as well. And thank you for coming to Egypt for us today.
You're welcome. All is good. Hi, everyone. Happy Friday. Thank you, Bella, for the invitation. Always a pleasure to be around this particular award. It was like so good to be in last year. So yeah, my name is Hani, and I was one of the applicants, also finalists for this award you're applying to. I can only say that this is such a highlight for your year with whatever idea that you're going to be applying to. The team from Singa, from since day one, that we've basically heard about the process and the application, just like today, made the whole process basically something very enjoyable. For me personally, I had an idea with some of my friends in Düsseldorf. It was just an idea that on one night we were hanging out at my apartment, and we just came up with the idea, and it was like completely raw, completely basic. And then I heard about the whole Rheinpreneur Award from from a common friend who basically knew about the whole award happening in Düsseldorf. And then I was like, okay, maybe we can just try to apply and then see what will happen, because we really didn't know like anything about our idea and what might take us in. And also the award sounded like maybe a space for us to push this whole activity forward. The application is super easy. The way that you are just giving a brief couple of sentences about what do you want to do with your idea. And the selection that was also happening, I think, as a second round was to basically shoot a video of yourself talking about the idea itself or explaining it more. And this is the part where I think some people, including myself, doesn't get very comfortable shoving a camera in front of your face and talking about what are you wanting to do and things like that. All of what I can say, just be yourself. Just like my experience was just literally being myself, like being super authentic. I even stumbled in so many minutes in the video. I remember it now, like it's getting back to me. Like my English was stopping in many moments. I didn't even edit the video, like I sent it as it is, because the way that the team from Singa set it the stage for us, that there is a room for mistakes. So just arrive as yourself. This is what I just want to say, basically. And then we had a couple of more meetings, like we were selected to like this short list of finalists. And during all of the phases, basically, we had the support from the team, and even including early feedbacks about the idea and what we have to tweak and things like that. And then we couldn't believe it that we were selected to the finalists, or the list of 6 finalists. And this was like the very interesting part where we received actually very valuable feedback on both aspects, like from the business side, on our idea as how it stands and what is the like the business case itself, what is the strong major points, what are the weaknesses. Like we got some really good insights. And the part that was also very interesting was coaching, as in coaching on the stage. Like, how are you going to pitch your idea? And this was like super sweet engagement with a coach that was back then. We had actually a couple of sessions online and in person with them. So you get to really polish your game when you are in this award. Like it's not about the competition, but rather the journey itself. Like every step, you really feel that something is being added, either to yourself or to your idea or to your team. Actually, that is again part of the whole space. And the day of the event as well was really, really cool, in ways that we have met also other applicants in person. Also, lots of investors are sitting in the crowd. So you really don't know if you ever haven't gotten even the award or haven't won the prize, but rather maybe your idea has clicked with someone or with somebody who might advocate also for what you are wanting to bring to the world. So yeah, that was the basically a dash of the journey that we had last year with the Newcomer Award. And then on top, you get to meet amazing people from Singa. This is such a sweet thing as well.
Thank you, honey. I have a question for you. How was it like the application process? Because I remember you did it like really last time, right? And then you were a little bit not so sure to apply. So for those that are here, that is like, I'm still not feeling that I'm the one that should apply. What you have to say for them based on your experience?
That's very true, actually. And I had a resistance to apply because, I don't know, just like any other human being, like we want things to be perfect. Like I just cannot go for an application except when everything is ready. This was the mood that I was in. But then I was like, you know what? Like, just give it a try. You're not gonna lose anything. Our idea was really raw. Like, we didn't test anything. We didn't even build anything. Like, it was just a presentation that had a couple of numbers and just something that we really loved back in this moment when we came up with this idea. So I just highly advise, like, drop the perfectionist. Like, don't think about bringing the gift fully wrapped. Just bring something, and you might really get into some magic when you're doing that. And this is what exactly happened to us. So yeah.
Thank you for that. That's really good indeed. Thank you so much. I'd like to open if anyone would like to make a question to Hani or to understand a little bit about his experience. So please feel free to drop on the chat or to ask here as well. And if you're shy, it's also okay. We are okay with that. Don't worry. You can drop on the chat.
Can I ask a question?
Please.
Can I ask a question?
Sure.
Yeah. I mean, I really want to know more about Honey, but like I have a meeting and I have to move like to the next meeting. I will contact you, Honey, later. But I want to know that because I don't live in Enerve right now. I'm in Thuringia. And I'm open to found my company anywhere that I feel like that I resonate more, you know. So I didn't found it, but like I want to know, do I have a chance if I apply? Because honestly, I don't know where I will found my company. But I'm open to the experience of like, and also my topic is somehow like Germany-wide can help international. So yeah, that's mainly my main question to know that should I apply or not?
Well, as I said, if your business can be based in RV, I said yes, you can apply. I just would like to pinpoint for you to have a connection to an RV somehow, you know, like when you understand a little bit more the context on how your solution are connected to the concept of an RV, you know. So somehow if you connected those points, or you're super welcome to apply. And the fact that you're still thinking where should you be based, I think this is an excellent type of case that we are increasing the entrepreneur ecosystem of the region. So we can give you access to other types of programs over there. So I highly recommend it you for the region. But you really must have your business going on over there, okay? Because if you are selected as a finalist,
Mhm.
and you see, oh, I'm not so sure, maybe, then it's going to be complicated, because we really want you to develop this region, you know.
Yeah.
So that's it. I hope this answers your question.
Yeah, at the end, it's like kind of a moral commitment to.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
Okay. I got my answer. Thank you so
Yeah,
much.
and we can add Hani LinkedIn here, Hani, if you are okay with it.
Sure.
And then if you people that would like to connect with Hani and make questions to him, also feel free over there. Now we go directly. I see some questions, so let's go directly to the question. Hani, you're super welcome to stay, because I think your experience is super important. But thank you for sharing a little bit of you. So I see some questions here already. We can go through. Anna, do you mind going with me so we can go and answer some of the questions here together, okay?
Yeah, sure.
I think there is one question here. Are you still working on the idea, and which stage are you?
Yeah, so I guess it's a question to Hani. Maybe you can tell
Yeah.
us.
Sure.
Yeah, that's too Hani, sure. Mhm.
We were literally, when we were applying for the first application last year, we only had some slide show. Like, it was literally 3-4 slides on a presentation. And that's it. Like we just believed in the idea, like we liked the idea so much. And of course we did some research behind it, just to validate like if this idea was something that is needed, like there is a gap that we can fill. So I would say that we were like on a very early stage of the prototype even, when we were applying to the award. And then even during the process itself, things got a little bit more detailed with us. Like we were able to build a prototype and test it out during the process of the award itself. So this is, I hope this will answer the question.
Yeah, and to support on this, we look, it's really important, as I mentioned, the criterias, So if you are able to somehow showcase on this slide, on this presentation, like in Hani case, he spot a really specific problem and were able to show something that nobody else was doing it. So that's what it's about, It's all about research. If you're able to do a good research and validate what others are doing on the marketing and what is the value proposition you bring in that is different from the others, this is what we are looking for, okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can go with the next question then. So Ekaterina is asking, do you expect the team to be full-time committed to execute the idea? So it's like, for example, these questions are not part of our eligibility criteria. So we don't, if it was so important for us, we would have put it there, for example. But also, as we can see from the experience, often founders have to juggle many things. It's either they're still studying or they have a full-time job or 50% job, because it's really hard, especially at the beginning, be full-time committed to your startup. So of course not, we're not expecting that. Like, we're expecting that you want to develop it, that you like your idea and you want to work on it and dedicate time to it. But it's life, and I'm at Singapore like 3 years, and I've seen people doing many different things at the same time, but they're just really trying and hoping that at some point that they can just be dedicated to their idea full time. So yeah, but of course that's not the criteria.
Yeah, and Hani, you are also doing a lot of stuff at the same time, right?
Exactly, yes. Like the whole team, that we were working on the idea, we were all full-timers. We had a full-time job, and this was like our sidekick, basically. And so you just do it as much as you, of course, believe in it. But as again Anna was saying, like we even asked the same question. I remember, if there is a particular case that if we are full-timers, should we apply for the award? And of course you can. Like, this is nothing that has to do with how much effort are you putting there. So
yeah. Any other question that you like to do it? In the meantime, we can just, Anna, if you are okay sharing your screen, we can just show the application, because then sometimes people ask us what you need to do and haven't opened yet the website. And we can just show you how easy is the process, and to also, again, to give you this final push. Any other questions while you were here?
yeah, just gonna wish everyone also good luck in your journey. It was so cool to have you. Like, it's you at this Friday morning. I need to start hitting the road with my mom. So,
Yeah, sure. Thank you,
so
Hani.
much.
Thank you, Hani.
All the love.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye bye. Ciao, ciao. So guys, I bet maybe some of you already been to our website, but just want to once again show briefly how it looks like when you come to the Rheinpreneur website. So here you can see some explanation. Here's the button where you can apply, some explanation, a button again, so you can read who can join the timeline that we have. So for example, it starts with the applications open, and then you can see the main events that we're planning to have. and the time frame for each of them. And then here, of course, it's the main event, the Rheinpreneur Newcomer Award. Here, the evaluation criteria that you have. So if you fit into all those criteria, you can apply no matter what. So basically, don't worry about other things. Like, just if you click with all these 6 criteria, you can apply basically. And then with you, I can go to the application page. So basically, it's the form that it's just right here. And it's basically simple questions about your startup idea and about you. So your name, email, date of birth, nationality, do you hold other nationalities, startup name, are you applying alone or a team, are you currently registered in North Rhine-Westphalia, or are you planning to build your solution here? So as we already said and explained it. And is your solution focused on migrant and newcomer communities? Yes or no? Because we need to, because some people, sometimes they don't read the criteria or don't take a look enough on the website, and we want to filter. And so we once again ask here this question, because our newcomer award this year in North Rhine-Westphalia is dedicated to people who want to build solutions for newcomers or migrant communities, but doesn't matter your background, where you come from. So, and then what stage your idea or startup currently are. What problem are you solving? Who's your target customer? What makes you different from other solutions? How your business will make money? Do you have an early validation? So maybe you've collected feedback or did some research. Maybe you already have first potential customers. Also, we would like to know your professional and educational background to see how you relate to the problem. So also, because it's also important that if you're building a business, it's something that you or your team have some knowledge about or some experience, for example, about. Then also we want to know if you or your team have some specific skills to build this solution. And also a question like, have you founded a company before? Because also for us to understand how advanced you are, and maybe you already have experience being an entrepreneur. And also, yeah, if you participated in other projects and support programs. Also, we want to know what are your challenges, because it helps us also to improve our work and to see what challenges founders in the early stage have. And yeah, what do you want to gain from this program? How did you hear about it? And yeah, if you have any feedback, it also helps us improve the process. So basically, that's it. We want just to learn more about you, to see what's your experience and what's your idea, and to see that you understand your idea and you understand how you want to develop it. You understand for who is your business going to be, how you're going to make profit of it, and yeah, who's like your customer and stuff like that. If you have already business model or yeah, or anything. So to understand where you're currently at. So I think the form has like several questions, but they are pretty simple, and you basically have to do some research to understand what you're going to work on, and that's for to apply. Yeah, so you can also always, of course, reach out to us in these 3 days if you have any questions. You can also text to this email, or I believe many of you have Isabella's or mine email, or also LinkedIn. And yeah, and then basically on the website there is everything you need, I think. But of course, if there is something more, feel free to reach out. But yeah, basically it's, and then you will go back to the main page. Yeah, so I believe this is it, but please let me know if you have any questions, or if I should go back to some page.
I guess you covered all. There was just one question we received recently about if the person needs to apply alone with the team and how that works. So if you are applying with a team, you can be one representing the team, okay? And while you're answering, you can collective answer based on the expertise and the knowledge of your team while you're answering, okay? The team don't need the whole team to apply it for it. Also, if you have two ideas and you want to apply, also are possible. If you like to apply solo and with a team, again, is possible. If you have a work, again, you're also able to apply. If you had applied to other grants or to other programs, again, you're also able to apply here. Those are all options that are available for you. And also we receive people asking if I'm a student. Also, again, you can apply as well. Okay. We are getting to the end of the session. Anyone would like to ask anything or any comment, anything, we are here to support you. I'm just leaving these last minutes in case you'd like to ask anything.
Okay, I guess
we did a really good job then.
we explained everything.
Yeah. Okay, I gave you guys my LinkedIn and Anna LinkedIn as well. So feel free to message us there if you have questions. And thank you. We're gonna close this session then, right?
Yeah, I think then we covered everything, and yeah, but you can always reach out when you fill in the form, and yeah, if you still have questions. But just remember the main criteria on the website, and it's just 6 criteria. So basically, that's all you need to have.
Thank you. We look forward for your applications. We look forward to see you soon. And thank you. Have a great Friday. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you so much.